1 and 2. Okay, yes, we're just on here, Matt, just finalising our numbers. 4, 6, 1 and 2 we're going. I was just weighing up that fourth tip, Chairman's Choice and Western Waters, but we're going 4, 6, 1 and 2. On track, Mr. Prudent. It's been a little bit easy here on track. Near enough to that $6 mark is a little bit of value. Chairman's Choice has been spec late. $3.70 the tote is unders what they're betting on track, but in saying that, the last couple of calls from the bookies ring, it's been supported. A Quiver's been a drifter. Badger's Wood number 4. It's been kept very safe and rock solid. Some value on the tote at $6.30. Western Waters, there's a couple of dollars worth of value there. Fearless Sophie, it's out to double figure odds on track. Serpentire out to double figure. Mills Eel, it's been spec through betting. It's quite on the tote at the moment, just a little bit of value, and the rest are at double figure odds. Aquiline, the best of the number 11, near enough the tote at $12. That's the run through. Favourite on track, Chairman's Choice, ahead of Mr. Prudent and Badger's Wood. Now, my thoughts are 4, 6, 1 and 5. 4 on top, Badger's Wood. It's won at 2,400 in the past. Its run at Kyneton was very, very good. Look good again today. We'll pop it on top. 6, Fearless Sophie, trying to win the Bendigo Cup for the second straight year. Finished second to Forlorna last year, and the blinkers are off here, as we mentioned, but the tongue tie on. It's run the other day, just forget all about it, but its Horsham Cup win was strong. Mr. Prudent, the grand campaigner going around, obviously, again, here has to be contended, and 2, Chairman's Choice. Just a small query, my mind, running the distance out strong. 4, 6, 1 and 2, the Tui's new Bendigo Cup in 5 minutes.
Thanks, Andrew, and gee, that's a terrific crowd there at Bendigo too. Victorians certainly do have a bad case of racing fever at the moment. They can't get enough racing after a big week last week, a huge roll-up at Bendigo today. Now, Wyong, the fourth event, correct weight, 285 in the Bendigo Cup. We're on the countdown to the Bendigo Cup. Let's hear from the trainer of Fearless Sophie, Mr. Robert Grieve.
Well, Rob, I think I interviewed you 12 months ago when you were just pipped in the Cup behind Forlorna. How's Fearless Sophie going into this race compared to 12 months ago?
I don't know whether she's exactly twice as good as 12 months ago, Andrew.
Yeah.
She's had a couple of problems, but I'm just hoping she goes very well for the locals.
Well, she won the Horsham Cup, of course, 3 starts back. You took her to Kyneton last week. Was left a little bit stranded. Would that be right in saying that?
I would say that'd be perfectly correct. I've had the chiropractor. She did have a little bit of a twitch in her back, but
right.
He's passed a fit, so
okay.
Everything's okay.
All right, now the blinkers are off today. We've been alerted by stewards.
Yeah, blinkers off today, yeah, and tongue tie on.
Okay, and would you like, I guess, from the draw, just to get a nice cushy run to get to 2,400?
Oh, without a doubt. She has one here at 2,400, but yeah, but you can't do it both ends, Andrew.
No.
No, because she's, not that sort of horse.
Yeah. We'll get the soft run and we'll be yelling you home, hopefully, Robert, with the locals. Good luck with your local horse, Fearless Sophie.
Thank you very much, and thanks very much to Sky.
No worries at all. Good luck.
All right, Andrew.
All right, that was Rob Grieve, who trains there at Bendigo. So she's the local hope. Fearless Sophie, number 6, at $10 on the TAB. But there's a lot of chances. Certainly wouldn't be a complete blowout if Fearless Sophie was to get up. Chairman's Choice is the favourite. He raced in the Werribee Cup last start. That was just on 2 weeks ago. He finished second to Classic Benbara in the 2,000-metre Werribee Cup. He also raced in the Cranbourne Cup prior to that. So he's done the rounds. He finished 6th in the Cranbourne Cup. That was won by Catavia, of course. Chairman's Choice favourite, Mr. Prudent, number 1, a 9-year-old trained by George Hanlon. Last start was 9 days ago in the Big Cup, the Melbourne Cup, over 2 miles. He finished 12th behind Mackay Diva, was beaten about 10 lengths. 6th in the Moonee Valley Gold Cup behind Frightening, so he's been going around in all of the good staying contests over the last few weeks. Mr. Prudent into 580, and Badger's Wood at $6.20 is next best. Badger's Wood last start was at Kyneton behind Udiddle Butte over 2,000 metres. He ran 4th, wasn't beaten all that far, but up to the 2,400 metres today. They'll be moving in shortly. Waits right at Ipswich.
Scored on Yammer a few years ago, and this is coming in for very spirited support late in betting Chairman's Choice. Can he run 2,400 metres? In a field of this quality, he may not have to be a real demon at the distance to pull it off. Second pick, Badgerswood and Mr. Prudent there sharing the second line of betting. Lord Muck about to come up into the line. Winner of a Class 2 at his last start. The field is just about set to go. We need just the last one or two to move up, and we'll have them ready for the Cup. Serpentine, Dean Yendall to pick up ride, went in one from the outside. Chairman's Choice. He's got the outside barrier, and the field is ready. They're set for the Cup. Off they go. Mr. Prudent jumped well on the inside with Fearless Sophie out reasonably well. A Quiver will go forward in the Cerise and look for the lead. Aquiline dropped in behind them. Mills Eel is on the improve with Lord Mark, and Chairman's Choice trying to slot over from that outside barrier. It's a Quiver leading down the straight the first time from Lord Mark and Mills Eel 3 wide. Badgerswood right behind them. Fearless Sophie fifth the rail. Chairman's Choice, what a piece of riding that is. From the outside gate, he's one off the fence. Could be on the rail if he wanted to. Western Water Serpentine behind him, followed then by Mr. Prudent. Aquiline towards the end, and Mind the Gap is last. It's a Quiver the leader, leaving the straight. He's out by about a length and a half, and his favoured roll inside the 1800. Mills Eel is second, and Fearless Sophie is a length away, tucked in third on the rail now. Lord Markers 4. Western Waters 5th the inside, and they're followed by Badgerswood. 1.5 Mr. Prudent. Chairman's Choice on his outside. Serpentine 3 deep. And then came Aquiline, who's second last, and Mind the Gap last. It's a Quiver taking the Cup field into the back by a length and a quarter. Mills Eel second at the 1400. Fearless Sophie third. One to Lord Muck. Western Waters 5th the inside. There's been little change. Serpentine's out wide and pulling his way towards the front, and then Badgerswood. Mr. Prudent about a neck away then to Chairman's Choice. The favourite has 2 behind him, and there Mind the Gap on the inside and Aquiline. Down the back, a little over 1,000 left to go. A Quiver from Mills Eel, Fearless Sophie, Lord Muck and Serpentine working. Western Waters now 6th the inside, then Badgerswood, Mr. Prudent from Chairman's Choice, and at the end are still Mind the Gap on the inside with Aquiline. They're coming off the back, and the Quiver's been well rated, but now Mills Eel and Serpentine go up and make a line of 3. They get away 3 lengths to Fearless Sophie, Lord Muck, a length and a half to Badgerswood, Western Waters, and Chairman's Choice is coming around the outside with his run. Mr. Prudent is saving ground, getting up on the inside, and then Aquiline and Mind the Gap dropped out. The Cup field's on the swing now. Mills Eel almost level with a Quiver, and they're in front of Fearless Sophie into the clear, and Mr. Prudent can come right through along the rail, and then came down the outside Chairman's Choice, coming to the 250, and now Western Waters with Mr. Prudent on the inside. Fearless Sophie, Chairman's Choice is still closing. Western Waters the leader from Mr. Prudent, and Chairman's Choice on the outside, but Western Waters is racing right away over the closing stages, and it's Western Waters to win the Cup by 3.5 lengths. Chairman's Choice second, Mr. Prudent third, then Fearless Sophie, Badgerswood, Aquiline, Lord Muck, a Quiver, followed by Mills Eel, Serpentine, and Mind the Gap was last in. Western Waters has spread-eagled the field over the closing stages of the Tui's new Bendigo Cup, ridden by Wayne Hawkeye for Ballarat trainer Sid Catherall. Number 5, Western Waters, has trounced them in the Cup. Western Waters far too good. Second placing goes to number 2, Chairman's Choice, ridden by Nash Rubeler. Came from well back, looked a real hope at the 200 metres, perhaps just wilted on his run, but Western Waters was just sailing away at that point of the race. And Mr. Prudent, well, he's run to his absolute best today with 58 kilos and a beautiful ride. Rails hugging from the back. He got through on the fence at the home turn, but he just wasn't able to capitalise on it over the closing stages. Well, if there was perhaps one horse who'd been set for this race, and maybe next week at Ballarat, it may well be Western Waters, because he didn't come in from a spell until the start of October. He was first up at 1,700 metres. He finished well down the track there after being caught wide. He ran 5th in the Werribee Cup, only his second up run. And then he failed last time out at Flemington behind Gold Attire. He got back in a fairly slow run race. But different kettle of fish for him this afternoon. And he's run the trip right out solidly, and he was just pulling away from them over the closing stages of the race. Chairman's Choice having his chance. Fearless Sophie running a bold one until the last couple of 100 metres, and had a little problems with her, I believe, and she just wasn't able to finish her race off. Badgerswood just battled. Mills Eel sat on the pace, but she dropped out of it. And really all honours went to the winner, Western Waters. An outstanding win. $8.60 and $3.10. Chairman's Choice $1.60. Mr. Prudent paid $2.10. Quinella $16.80. The exacta 42 even. Trifecta $220.30. Running double paid $37.70 on 7 and 5. Yeah, Western Waters all too good. And he's run 228.31. 228.31. Well, the record in the book is 228.3. So I don't know whether Saboteur, who won the race in 2001, ran exactly that time, or whether it could well be a new record, or equaling, in fact. We'll try and get that confirmed. 4 lengths was the winning margin. 1 length between second and third, and the time, whatever it is very, very fast. 228.31 on the Tui's new Bendigo Cup. Western Waters, a 5-year-old, having his 30th racetrack outing. His first start here at Bendigo. 6 wins, 4 placings, trained by Sid Catherall and ridden by Wayne Hawkeye. 5, 2 and 1. 4th home was number 6, Fearless Sophie. 5th was number 4, Badgers Wood, and the 6th placing went to number 11, Aquiline. So there it is, the winner coming back. 5, 2, 1 and 6 on the Bendigo Cup. Nick.
All right, thanks.
Mate,
Thank you very much.
and that one, very, very easy.
Yeah. Well, nice distance. Wherever he run was fantastic. His run the other day was fantastic. If you look at the times, he's run his last 600 in and extra half mile.
Yep.
Suited him. Ground, a bit water last night, a bit of moisture, made it good.
And he really did power away, didn't he? I mean, he's been racing over long distances. You've got him fit for this.
He's only had his second run back at Werribee. He was a little bit underdone there. And they called him third and he finished up 5th. I was hoping he got third, but he didn't. But this makes up for it today.
Yeah. And just the way that he, as we watch the race here, we want the jock,
He's got a weigh in.
He's got a weigh in, so we'll get him later. But just watching it here, he really does power away in the end.
Oh, yeah, he won very easy. Won very easy.
Anything left? You tempted by Ballarat? No?
He's in at Ballarat.
Yeah.
We've got 2 in at Ballarat. Got Prolific in at Ballarat too, but...
How many do you train, Sid?
2.
2?
2.
Yeah, okay.
It's enough for me.
Well, it is.
I'll bugger like me, it's enough.
Well, you go and enjoy it. Well done on winning today's Bendigo Cup.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, Sid.
Thanks.
Sid Catherall joining us, the winning trainer of Western Waters. 5, 2 and 1. It's paid $8.60 and $3.10. And we'll be back with more from Bendigo shortly.